There may be many who mimic and even more who are skeptic. Let's get specific. I'm Cryptic. What's going on, guys? It's Cryptic Gamer 417 here, bringing you guys this new video today. This is the Sword Reforged quest finale. This is the mission, the Sunless Cell, at light level 300 difficulty. Where this is the final mission you have to do in order to unlock the various exotic sword variant that you have. If you don't have this quest, let me tell you quickly how you obtain the quest. First off, of course, you have to have one of the legendary swords that come in the Taken King expansion. Once you have that, you have 2 steps you must complete in order to unlock a Sword Reforged. The first step is the sword must be fully leveled up. What I mean by this is all the little bubbles in the detail page must be completed and filled. The final scabbard spot must be done. That is step 1. Step 2 of this quest line is you must get the sword above damage level 280. Meaning that you must have it you have to take other items that are higher than it and infuse them into it to raise its level. Now, I've heard some people saying that this mission doesn't show up for them. If that is the case for you, I'm not sure what to tell you besides the fact that it is a known issue. It's on Bungie.net. They know about it. I'm sure they'll fix it sooner or later. But as for me, the mission showed up when I was in the tower after I leveled it up. It's a very long quest. It has 3 main steps and a 4th step that can be pretty long, just of a waiting game. The first step is you must go and collect what is it? I can't remember exactly. It's 10 pieces of something. No, you have to have 10 motes of light, which isn't hard. And then you have to have 25 of these helium flakes. These things are found on the Dreadnought, and it can take you a while. It might not. Once you obtain these, you can turn them in to Jax at the Crucible commander at the tower, and he will award you a sword of your choice, either a solar sword, the arc sword, or the void sword. Myself, even though the new warlock, which is my favorite class on Destiny, even though my warlock has the new arc-based subclass, which I absolutely love, Stormbringer. It's a lot of fun. For some reason, I've always been partial to the void class of the warlock, and I still am. So with that stated, I'm probably going to I'm going to stay with the Stormbringer, I think. But long story short, I decided to go with the Void Sword. Because I like Void. Void damage is fun to do. And there was a couple other contributing factors. One of the main ones was I knew of the exotic sword quest. I knew there wasn't a sword that you found. It was a sword you earned. I didn't know how. But I knew it was tied to whatever swords you obtained first. So I knew that if I wanted the exotic Void, I had to get the Void Sword. Why did I want the exotic Void? Because of its ability. I looked at all the other abilities, and they're all cool in their own rights. But the exotic Void Sword has the ability to create a cyclone effect for its special attack. I like the sound of that. Now, the next step of the quest for the normal to get the exotic sword is once you get your sword, then you gotta level it up. Like I said, you gotta get it all completely upgraded. Then you gotta level it up to beyond to 280 or above. The next step, step 2 of a Sword Reforged, is you must kill 50 majors or ultras. Now, the type of enemy will depend on the sword. For my Void Sword, I had to kill Cabal, majors and ultras. The next part of it is you must kill 25 people, 25 guardians in the Crucible. Now, the mode is up to you. I personally used Rumble. I don't know if I'd take my advice or not. I spent a long time in the Crucible getting these 25 said kills because I didn't know a little tidbit that I'm going to tell you now, a little tip. I was not aware that you could kill with the sword without ammo. In the Crucible, it takes 2 hits with the said swords, 2 hits with no ammo to kill a Guardian. So, just remember that you do not have to have ammo to get a kill with it. You just have to hit twice, fast, just like any melee. So with that stated, you know how to get to 25 kills. Do it in whatever mode you prefer. One of my good friends on PlayStation told me that he had the most success and finished it in Mayhem. You might want to try that as well. Once you get the 50 ultra kills, or major or ultra kills, it's major or ultra, of whatever faction your sword requires, then you get the 25 Crucible. Then you'll get the next step. Now this by far can be is probably the second most challenging part of the entire quest. You will have to get 10 10 shards of the appropriate type of material. For me, I had to farm relic iron. And for every 10 to 12 relic irons I pulled, I got 1 relic shard. Now, some people were having better drop rates than me. Some people were having worse. But with that stated, you're going to be farming the said material quite a bit to get them. I want you guys to know that. The next part of the quest step, besides the gather 10 of these special pieces, is you're going to have to get an undisclosed amount of whatever ability your sword is, whether it be arc, void, or solar. You're going to have to get either solar ability kills, arc ability kills, or void ability kills. Whatever your sword is, that's the ability kills you have to get, and it's 100%. You have to complete it 100%. It doesn't give an exact number. I'm going to guesstimate, I'm going to take a guess and say that I probably had to kill between 800 and 1,000 enemies with my void abilities, because it was a long process. I remember changing over to void on a Thursday, and I finished it late Friday night, and I played quite a bit Thursday and Friday, so it took me a while. So I'm just guessing at the 1,000 mark. Don't hold me to that. I know at the end it seemed like it was moving faster. I don't know if it just if the percentage is just based off of how much you've got so far, if it stacks or whatever. All I know is it took a long time. Once you complete, you get the 10 pieces of whatever kind of material your sword requires, and you get all the ability kills that your sword requires. The next step can be tedious. You will turn these said items into shacks. If you do so on any day, I would suggest to do it on a Tuesday if all possible. If you get this quest, try to finish it by Tuesday. Reason I say that is step 4 of the quest is you have to wait until Arms Day to acquire the final step, the step that you guys are watching right now, step 5. So that's all it is. He says that he has to wait for rare alloy metals to arrive for him to finish working on the sword. So please wait until Arms Day and return, and he will tell you what to do next. Upon returning on Arms Day, he will give you step 5, the final step of a Sword Reforged mission, the quest line, to obtain your exotic sword. This mission is called a Sunless Cell. You guys have played this before, but this has a little twist on it. Number 1, the light level required is 300. I am not light level 300. I am light level 294 in this video. After this video, I go to 296, though. You will see that at the end of this video. But what you have to do is you have to get to the end boss here. You have to get to the Dark Blade. You will have one of 3 knights. I've been chased this entire video by knights. You've seen them. There's one right there I just went over top of. You will know the name of your knight. It says so in the quest line. That one wasn't mine. That was another guy's in here. Right there, the one that was in purple hue was the one for me. The object of this quest is very tricky. You have to kill your knight and the dark blade within 30 seconds of each other in order to complete the quest and unlock your exotic sword. That sounds intimidating, and it is. But there's a very simple way of going about this. It may sound simple, but it still doesn't take away from how difficult it still is. The point is to get the dark blade down as low as possible. You guys are seeing me do it. Us doing it right now. We just got him down, and we're gonna go pull swords in a second. Now we're gonna kill the knights. That's their knight. I'm gonna die trying to kill this knight, but he'll pick me up, and we'll finish this knight off, and we'll finish off ours. The main thing here is you have to finish them off the. So what you need to do is you need to get the dark blade down to nothing, as you see here, just nothing. Alright, see, we just defeated it, and there it was. A Sword Reforged. Step 5 was completed. Step 6, go back to Lord Shaxx. I was very happy to complete this. This mission took us a while. Do not come in here unless you have adequate backup. Do not come in alone. Bring a fire team with you, and make sure both members are strong, even if you are not. I wouldn't suggest coming in here unless you're 293, 294 or higher. It's a very difficult story. But the thing is, get the dark blade down to barely nothing. Then don't touch him. Do not touch him. Go and find your knight, kill your knight, and then immediately turn around and kill the dark blade. That is the easiest method. Make sure there's clean and cut communication between you and your teammates of how it has to happen, how it has to come down. Once you do so, once you're successful, you will complete the task. It will take you a while. Do not stay on the ground for long. As you've seen, me and one of the guys in there did not die a lot. As you also seen, there was a guy we picked up a lot. He was running around on the ground. It may have seemed really stupid to be up in the air a lot, but things can't kill you up there as easy as they can on the ground. Not in that mission. So that's why you kind of just keep flying around. It's a lot of fun. For the first part of the mission that you guys didn't get to see due to the length of the whole quest, I suggest there's only a couple times you have to stand and fight. In those instances, stand and fight, of course. But there's other times when you can run. When you can run, run. Run through a part. Don't waste your time messing with it, because those enemies are dangerous. Now here we are. We're back at the tower. I stopped here. I don't know why I did that. I wanted my sword so bad, but I wanted to see what I dropped. Now I go up here and I go to Lord Shaxx. I was like, what is it? Here we go, here we go. And I was like, what do you got for me? What do you got? Oh! It's the Dark Drinker! Look at that, boy. Ladies and gentlemen, 310 attack. Made this quest so worth it. I mean, so very worth it. 294 right now. Immediately 296 just due to the difference in power and strength. I enjoyed this quest. I hated this quest last week. I hated it on Monday. Tuesday, when I got to the part where I was waiting for Arms Day, I was so happy. Until I found out what I had to do next, and I was pretty upset. The best part is I was worried, guys, that I was going to lose the other sword, that it was going to be integrated in. And when it wasn't, I was like, oh crap, I get to keep my original sword. So that's cool, because you can give it to another character. Right here, guys, I was just going through my inventories. But once again, thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video and found it informative, please like and subscribe to my channel. Like the video, subscribe. And if you have any comments, please make sure to post them down below. And as always, if you was intrigued by this video, follow me on Twitter. And I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching. And once again, this has been Cryptic Gamer 417.
eagles.